Yes, guys, welcome back to the Football Scoop episode 2, and today we're going to be covering the recent events in Manchester with the pitch invasion and obviously letting their frustrations be known to the owners. And we're also going to be covering our 26-man squads for the Euros. So we're going to start with the Manchester events over the weekend.
Yeah.
So Tommy, if you want to kick us off with what you thought.
Obviously, I am in support of the United fans because if that was my club and our owners were acting like the United owners are at the moment, then obviously I would be quite angry. And I think they've showed their anger and they have got a valid opinion of their owners, which they're obviously expressing by the pitch invasion and all that. But obviously, I'm not in favour of the violence, and like I saw, there's a few police officers injured and
there were a few
fans. But I am in support of the United fans, and obviously it is quite bad what their owners are doing at the moment. But
no, I have to say that I do agree with the. If that was my club, then obviously I wouldn't be taking, what they've done to Manchester United Football Club on a whole, with the debt they put them in, showed no love to the supporters like they said they would, obviously when they first came into power. And it's just been a nightmare, to be honest. And if it was my club, I'd be getting as annoyed as they are. But yeah, I have to agree that the violence obviously is never the way forward.
No way.
Because that's just not right. Because at the end of the day, it's not the police's fault that obviously Manchester United are in that situation.
They're just doing their job at the end of the day, and they don't deserve to have violence against them. Really.
Yeah. I think if they can find a way of targeting the owners specifically a bit more, then obviously I think that would be a bit more effective. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't violent.
No, it wasn't completely violent.
They were all fine.
Yeah, it was. They definitely got their point across.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're invading the pitch before a game, then I think that is getting your point across, and the owners will have seen that. And I wonder if, they are the Glazers, they probably won't act on that, but
I don't think they'll act on that instant alone. And obviously, so we're filming this on the Tuesday. It has been a couple of days, obviously, since the incident, and the game did get called off.
Still no word where it's going to be played or when it's going to be played either. So
that'll get rearranged, and I'm sure they'll have more security for that game.
Bit of a shame. I was looking forward to watching that.
I think everyone was, weren't they? Good Super Sunday.
Yeah.
And I think we'll finish that there for the Man United section. But we now will go ahead to our 26-man Euro squads. I'm sure a lot of you are eager. We are going to be kicking it off with the goalkeepers. So we will be taking 3 goalkeepers each. So do you want me to go first? Right, so first goalie who I would start would have to be Dean Henderson for me, because far better than Nick Pope with his feet, good shot stopper. Dean Henderson 100% going for me. Nick Pope would be my number 2, and then Jordan Pickford will also get in the team as well. Obviously, does get meaned a lot, but at the end of the day, he's still in the 3rd best keepers for England.
I've gone for the same 3. I'd probably start Pope. It's just my opinion. I think he's had a good season for Burnley, good shot stopper as well. Henderson as well. I would start Henderson. So either or.
Just either one of the two. Not that bothered. Yeah,
Pickford would probably be my number 3. That's my 3. Do you want me to kick off defenders?
Yeah, go for it.
So, by the way, we're doing our 23-man, and then we're adding in our 3 at the end to make the 26. So my defenders, I'm going for Reece James, Harry Maguire, John Stones.
Reece James. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Luke Shaw, Kyle Walker, and people may or may not agree with this one, but Ezri Konsa, because he's had a pretty outstanding season for Villa. I probably wouldn't start him at the moment because he's not had any experience in the England squad, but he's definitely he should be in contention. Maybe not for the Euros, but for the future of England. But if I was Gareth, I'd probably be taking him.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, I've gone with Reece James, Kyle Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Ezri Konsa as well. So we've both actually gone for Konsa there.
Definitely
and obviously,
biased.
yeah. Well, I mean, we both are Villa fans, but at the end
I
of the
actually
day,
think if I wasn't a Villa fan, I'd probably be taking him as well.
yeah. And obviously, I will explain why I picked him. And then the final two were Luke Shaw and Ben Chilwell. So I've gone 2 left backs, 3 right backs, and 3 centre halves. Well, obviously, Kyle Walker could be a 4th choice centre half if needed. But obviously,
Yes,
I will expand on why I picked Ezri Konsa, because out of them, he would be the rogue shout, that I've seen to be gone with. So I picked him really because for me, he's been better than Tyrone Mings in the Villa team.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would agree with that.
Yeah.
He's more reliable on the ball.
It's probably why I would
Does literally everything Tyrone Mings does.
I would pick him over Tyrone
Yeah,
because
I'd agree.
obviously Tyrone is a good leader and he does defend well, but Konsa simply he's better with his feet, and I think he's much more solid really. Especially as
I'd agree.
he's younger as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he'd be good for the future of England, to be fair.
I think I've seen a lot of people add him into their potential England team. So
Yeah.
I've seen
He's finally getting noticed.
Yeah. But I've seen Joe Tomlinson from Football Daily.
Yeah.
Also pick him because he rates him. Obviously a Man United fan. But yeah, I mean there are people out there who are noticing him as a good, capable centre half that, in my opinion, will definitely get at least 1 cap for England.
An exciting future for him, I think.
I agree. Right, if we want to move on to our midfielders, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah. Right, so my first pick, Declan Rice. Can't really have any arguments with that.
Solid choice.
Mason Mount being exceptional for Chelsea this year. A little bit more rogue, some people might say, others might agree. Calvin Phillips, obviously been in the team a lot recently, especially with Henderson's current injury. Jesse Lingard, again being exceptional for West Ham. Phil Foden, again, he's just been something else this year for Man City, to be honest. And then Jordan Henderson, if he is fit.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would be touch and go. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But obviously, he could be replaced by one of our 3 in the starting 11 or whatever. And then I've gone with Jude Bellingham. Again, only 18. I wouldn't start him in the Euros, but I'd definitely bring him along, gain his experience. And again, he's a quality option to bring off the bench, being exceptional for Borussia Dortmund this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you picked one more midfielder than me. I've gone for 6 midfielders. Declan Rice, again, been solid for West Ham this season. Probably one of our best up and coming CDMs for England. This is obviously a bit of a rogue shout, Jesse Lingard. I think for West Ham, who have been quality this season, they could be getting Champions League, but if not, 5th is still amazing from them, seeing how far they've come from last season. And a big part of that team has been Jesse Lingard, helping them get the goals that they need, scoring some really important goals as well. So yeah, that's why I put him in there. And he's also, whenever he plays for England, he seems to have a blinder. So
Yeah. I mean, you can't really argue that at the moment, can you?
Yeah. And I've got a couple more players that are a bit like him, and Foden and Mount. Obviously, they can all play in that attacking midfielder role. But obviously, Foden can play out wide as well and cut in on that left foot. And I think he's got a start for me. He's been quality this season.
We go through our starting 11s at the end.
We will.
See how many of you agree with our starting 11s. Probably not a lot.
And obviously,
it's tricky to pick your England starting 11.
Obviously, Mount the same sort of player. And then I've gone for Henderson again.
If he's fit.
And he's solid as well when he is fit. And then again, Jude Bellingham. Obviously, came from Blues, but we won't talk about that.
As a quality player, I can accept that.
Yeah. I'd like to see him in the future for England, and obviously see if Gareth can take him this summer.
Yeah. I mean, can't really argue with any of those, to be honest. I don't think. Obviously, let us know what you think in the comments below on who you would and wouldn't take and why.
See if you agree with us.
Yeah.
I'm sure there might be a lot of people disagreeing.
There will be a bit of
Just
debate,
opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, that's expected when you've got so many quality players to pick from.
Exactly.
So then, shall we move on to forwards?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. So first one, obviously Harry Kane. Don't think anyone can argue that.
Yeah.
Second best striker in the world, in my opinion, behind Lewandowski. Jack Grealish, obviously injured at the moment, but again, you just can't not take him to the Euros. He's just been outstanding in the minutes he's
Hopefully he's fit as well.
Yeah, he should be. I saw something today saying that they need about another week and a half out, and then we'll see where he's at.
Yeah.
And then I've gone with Marcus Rashford. Obviously, again, had a solid year for Man United. Been quality and offers that bit of pace that we might need against some teams who play that high line, getting in behind. Obviously, this Grealish is quick, but he's not quite as quick. He's more ball to feet, Rashford in behind, and gets some turn. Then I've gone with Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, had a really good year again for Everton. Scored against Villa the other day as well. I think it's been, again, really good for me. He can always come off the bench as well, obviously, for Harry Kane, and potentially score a header or hold up the play if needed. So I think that's my 23 done there.
How many attackers did you go for?
Attackers, I think I went for... no, there's one more that I did miss out. Yeah, good shout. Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think he's had the best year for Man City. Obviously, he hasn't been starting every game like he has previous years. But I do think that he just offers that bit of quality that and experience that others at this moment in time don't offer.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, my 6 attackers to complete my 23 are obviously Harry Kane. No one can argue with that. Quality striker.
Is he better than Lewandowski in your opinion, or is he number 2, number 3?
I think he is better than Lewandowski.
I think he's better than Lewandowski.
He's younger. He's obviously got he's got a lot more to give as well. You never know. He might get another move and he'll do it.
At this moment in time, do you think Harry Kane is better? Not potential, or just as of this moment? Who do you think better, Kane?
He's been doing it in the Premier League, and I think arguably that is the harder league to do it in than the Bundesliga.
I'd agree, it's a harder league to do it in, but I just think Lewandowski scores more goals.
Yeah.
Vital goals for his team whenever they need it.
Obviously, he is a bit older, so he would have scored
more
goals,
for me.
But yeah, fair enough. They're both quality strikers.
Quality strikers. Let us know what you think.
Continuing my attackers, Rashford, again, like you went for him, he's quality. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, good season, scoring a lot of goals for Everton this season. I think he's only going to get better as well. Jack Grealish, been really good for when he has played this season. Hopefully he will be fit. Raheem Sterling. I'm not much of a Sterling fan.
Neither am I, but I thought I've got to...
You've just got to put him in there, really.
Got to take him for experience.
He's played for England a lot, so you've got to take him, really. And I've got a couple of players to complete my attacking players. So, Ollie Watkins.
You picking Danny
and the sun's come out.
Yeah, and the sun's come out, which is lovely.
So my final pick was Danny Ings.
Yeah.
Reason why is because obviously he's had a good season for Southampton, scored a few vital goals. I think he was better last season, but I just think he'd be good off the bench, good option to bring on. He's a good finisher as well, so quite a solid choice for me.
So have you taken Danny Ings instead of Mason Greenwood and people like that for you?
Yeah, only because...
It's interesting.
Yeah, but we will get onto that.
We will get onto that with our final 3 picks,
because
we could have well picked them.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll do my +3 first. They obviously have been added due to the upgraded squads to a 26-man size. So my first one is a defender by the name of Ben White. A lot of you probably won't agree with that, to be honest, which is fair enough. But yeah, I mean, for me, Ben White, I think he's again better than Tyrone Mings, Lewis Dunk, who is obviously in the same team as him. I think he's been better than Connor Cody this year. So all the people that, for me, he's rivaling, in my opinion, he's been better than. So yeah, for me, I think Ben White, good on the ball. Obviously, not the best in the air, but he compensates in that, in being good on the ball. And if you play Maguire next to him, White has got a bit of speed to cover him if needed. And he's again very comfortable off the ball. Yeah. So for me, I think
good choice.
I'd go with him. So my next one was Ollie Watkins. Again, been very good for Villa. For me, he's had as good a season as Calvert-Lewin. I just put Calvert-Lewin in there for the set pieces with the height and stuff like that, holding up the ball. But yeah, I mean, for me, Ollie Watkins has got to go. Been a very strong year for Villa this year, and himself. And I like the way he works, presses well, finishes well, offers a good all-round game for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then my third and final person I picked was Mason Greenwood.
Yeah.
And that is because for me, he can play down the middle, he can play on the left, he can play on the right, two-footed.
Good option off the bench.
Yeah, and I think for me, he's one of the leading under-21 players in the world, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think for me, he's got to go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that brings me on to my first choice for the three I've added on. That would be Mason Greenwood. Because obviously what you just said, he's good to bring off the bench, and he's one of the best youngsters in the world at the moment. And he can play anywhere in the front three, really. And that's the thing with Danny Ings. I could have either of them as the person added on, because, yeah, for me they're
both capable.
Both capable. Yeah, definitely. Right, my next choice. It's a bit of a controversial one.
I'm ready.
Let me know what you think.
Get ready to batter in the comments.
Yeah.
Batter.
Maybe bias, maybe not. I've gone for Matt Targett. For me, he has been quality for Villa at left back this season.
He has been good.
I'm not saying he should start for England. Like, that is a bit of a step ahead.
And the one question I will put to you for that is, obviously he will be part of the official squad.
Yeah.
Is there any point in having three left backs? So you'll have Shaw, Chilwell, and Targett.
No, there isn't. But it's not my decision.
Fair enough.
It's up to Southgate, isn't it? But if I was the manager, I might take three left backs. Who knows?
That's fair enough. I mean, for me, obviously, I don't agree, but everyone's entitled to their opinion.
But
yeah, interesting.
You could argue, obviously Chilwell, he's had more appearances for England and he's got a bit more experience. But would you take Targett if you had a choice of one more left back, Targett or Chilwell?
Well, I mean, Chilwell's already in my team.
I know, but
like, who would I pick out of the team?
Yeah.
For me, it's got to be Chilwell, without a doubt.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably take Chilwell, but Targett, he's good competition.
He's competition.
He's grown on me this year.
But then again, he's not competition.
He's grown on me. He's grown on me this year.
He has grown on me as well, but for me, I think
there'll be a lot of. I think there's going to be some rage in the comments.
There's going to be a lot of hate for that comment.
You know what? All entitled to our opinion. And anyway,
this is going to get clipped when Ben Chilwell scores a quality goal.
This will get clipped when Matt Targett gets a surprise entry into the England squad.
No chance.
Anyway, my last choice, Jadon Sancho.
A lot of people might not agree.
This is another controversial one, but he has obviously been picked for England before, and he's got that experience. Scored a few goals for England as well, and I know he's not had the best season. He had a better season last season, but he is again one of the best youngsters we've got, and I think he deserves a place if they do add in an extra 3 into the squad, I think he should probably be part of it because, again, he's a quality player and
he does it at the top level at the end of the day. That's what you need. Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it was a toss-up between Greenwood and Sancho on who I would take. But I just think Greenwood can obviously play more positions, and I think he just finishes better than Sancho does.
Another notable player who hasn't got in either of our squads is Patrick Bamford as well.
Yeah, I mean that's true because a lot of the Leeds fans were calling for him to obviously be picked. But for me, I just don't think he trumps Ollie Watkins, Calvert-Lewin and Kane.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I know Bamford's got
maybe
more
for
goals,
the future
but
we'll see.
But
for now, I don't think he should go to the Euros. To be fair, but
right. So should we do a quick run through with our starting 11? So we obviously have the goalie 4, 2 CDMs, 3 in the middle, and 1. Because that's what I think Southgate will end up playing.
Yeah, I agree.
So in goal for me it was Dean Henderson.
I mean, I'm happy to take Henderson in goal or Nick Pope. Either is fine for me. But,
fine by me. Then back 4, we're gonna go with.
For me, it would be Reece James, but I think you wanted Walker.
I think for me, Walker just for experience.
Again, I wouldn't mind either.
Yeah, same. I think they're both.
And then I think we can both agree Stones and Maguire at the back.
Stones and Maguire, yeah.
For now.
Until Konza replaces one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Luke Shaw left back.
Yeah. CDM. Solid for United.
Yeah, I think it's been quality. CDMs. If Henderson's fit, Henderson and Declan Rice.
Yeah.
I've also if not, then I'll put Calvin Phillips in. 3 in the middle. This is where it gets difficult. For me, I'd put
Mount in the middle.
Mount down the middle because I don't like him off the right.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Foden on the right.
Foden on the right, I'd agree.
And then Grealish on the left.
Yeah, and then Grealish on the left.
That midfield
will be electric. Can't wait to see it in the Euros. And then Harry Kane up top, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
But yeah, this is
wasn't too difficult, was it?
No, I think that would be a very good team and could cause a lot of teams problems. But again, I think the attack of that team is like a Lamborghini, and then the defense is a bit of a.
Yeah, no, we will get on in another video. Yeah. But we will get on in another video how we think obviously England is going to end up doing at the Euros.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Obviously, when the Euros come around, we'll be doing a
Euro special. Yeah. So I think that sums up the video for today, guys. If you want to, sorry about that, guys. So the camera did actually just fall down. But as I was saying, leave a like and subscribe for more.
Leave a comment of who's got the most deluded player in their squad.
Matt Targett. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Leave it.